Hello everybody. I didn't really know what to start with on the new channel. I was gonna do a ABA video, but I didn't go. Anyway, so I thought I'd go to something that started me off, which was didn't really start me off, but it's like what I got most of my views on when I started, which was anime Vanguards. So let's do a showcase on shiny MONARCH DIO with 1 Z plus and 2 goddess. Yeah, I couldn't get the rest, but so I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I could showcase it in a match, but I'm gonna just do sandbox. Just to be quick. Dynamic sandbox is boring. Let's go. Ignore my avatar. Don't ignore it. It's a beautiful avatar. Why would you ignore it? Bro, it's like why would you ignore something like that? Let me show you guys when I load it. When I load it. Alright, look at him, bro. Look at him, bro. Oh my days. Alright, let me just add some here. Alright, spamming done. Alright, so placement with MONARCH, he's doing 60k with 29 range and 6.3 SPA. So what this whole thing is, your reality rewrite. It lets you apply any of these effects: burn, scorch, bubble. You can see the rest. You get the point. In my opinion, I've not really used scorch. I don't know who has it. I've never actually used unit with it. I don't think, surprisingly, I've used almost every unit in the game. But I think the best is probably slow the wounded and rupture and bleed. Possibly burn if you're using like a heat banner Eskimo thing. If anyone knows about that, that's a niche build. I've never really should have. I'm not sure about bubble dive. I think it slows them permanently. Right? I guess we'll never know. They got too little health. So I think without MONARCH we're doing like 20k. I think maybe a bit less. But yeah, he goes up quite a bit, and then when you get to upgrade 4, sorry, he becomes full AOE. Oh yeah, also I'll show the passives in a minute, but anything he kills, he can spawn as a summon with half his current damage, which is really OP. I don't know how to explain why in a moment. But here's his passives. Unit has a menu, which is what I just shown you. Let me turn this unit attacks and enemy inflict. Oh yeah, damage buffs by 50% for 10 seconds every time you hit someone with a status effect. I just can't show you because too low health. I'll mess around with the modifiers in a minute. Takedown is the spawn I told you about earlier. He has immunity to debuffs, and when this unit is swapped, which is this thing here, where he gets a stand, he gets 50% extra damage. I'm pretty sure from that too. And the swap gives you a free time stop by itself. That's pretty. I didn't even know that, bro. I didn't even know this. Alright, so again, he goes up quite a bit. Now, if you want to just keep him for full AoE and summons, if you want to keep him for full AoE and to have summons at the same time, I recommend just leave him at this level because your summons will have 250k plus HP and he'll be full AoE. But realistically, you should just max him up just to get them 600k HP with summons, bro. It's so overpowered. And yeah, that's his like standards form. 1.29 million, probably doing like 300k maybe without MONARCH, something like that, maybe a bit more. So now when you swap in, it time stops everything and you get plus 50% because every time you time stop with him, he gets 50%. Yeah, so sorry, that's when you use this time stop, not that one. But when you swap in, you get 50% for 90 seconds and you don't get that multiple times, just once. Takedown reduces the cooldown on above heaven eventually, so you just have a 0 cooldown. Still immune to status effects, and form swap did increase 50%. So when you use time stop, wait, let me turn hold on. Some visual effects. This is what his attack looks like at max with this form. Really cool in my opinion. And this is what his time stop looks like. You get a little thing in the middle, and then the usual time stop in these games. So he's doing 2.6 mil pretty much every 7 seconds. You might think that range is bad, but realistically you don't need like 60 range with this guy because he's just that good. Definitely best unit in the game as well. Obviously this thing will go down after time stop, but it will go back up every time you use it. And now when you swap back, this is how he looks. He does like a little time stop animation and throws knives for standless. I usually use standless more than his other form, just because of the summons mostly. But I mean, this helps too, because I have other units that can help as well. But like for my DPS, I'm also going to show where is he? I don't know what else. Hold on. I guess I'll just show Holosef too for those of you who haven't evolved him yet. Although pretty surprised if you haven't. He's quite easy to evolve. I recommend. Holosef's definitely like better than every other unit that's ever been out. I'll show a shiny too. You can't test him in this stage unless you've got him. So that's why I'm just showing you. I've got him, I just haven't got MONARCH yet. I'm close. So this is his model. Shiny model, he gets the white cape and the white mask instead of being fully a shadow. So let me just delete. Alright, so he's doing 60k placement. This is if you have all godly stats, and that's why I put 25% of course. 60k placement, the 3.9 seconds, and then 20 range pretty much. Go up to his 4th upgrade, he gets a little circular AoE. I know I went up a bit. Alright, but then 8th upgrade, he gets a little cone, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's fully a weave doing 900k. Now, you can pick you can't really see it because you need to start the match with him, but you can pick charms if you've done all of the challenges. And it gives you certain buffs. You can get summons buffs, you can get damage buffs, etc. etc. And obviously for familiar, by the way, I just forgot to mention, you should get Burb on DIO and then Black Spear on him to get his soul bar up. And the reason why I just remembered that is because you get these four. Because you need, this one's free, it powers the next attack by 50%. That's just his evil item pretty much, just a little gimmick thing in a way. And you got attacks the highest HP enemy for 400% damage, so you'll be doing 4 million damage to your boss if you're. I think that's. You'd want to use that against bosses unless you're like in a really tight situation. And you got Shade Strike, which yeah, you could be placed here and he could be over there, and then oh yeah, he also has summons, like he summons little guys. And then you have Ascending Dark spawns a Void Zone on the nearest spot on the track for 15 seconds, dealing 20% damage unit per second. 20%. Oh damn! Wait, what? I didn't even notice. I read this wrong last time. 15 seconds and it does 20% per second. So that's 180 something K, maybe a bit more. With that move alone. Wait, per second, yeah. So you're doing like 2.5 mil about. And then these are his passives. On attack, generate 3 soul stacks. Obviously with Black Spear, I'd assume that's 9 or something. No, I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I'll have to test it. If no enemies are in range and no spell is cast for 10 seconds, the vessel empowers its next attack by 100%. So that's why, if you're doing like, for example, stage 8 on the New Anniversary event where the boss is at 200 million HP, you might want to place Hollow Knight a bit far back, like around here. On takedown, spawn in a Lost Shade for 35% of this unit's damage. And then vessel becomes attuned to boss move sets and it dodges all attacks. Yeah, these are about how much health they have when you're on max, thankfully. Hollow Knight's very OP too, and I think I'll do one more since I've evolved them all. No, I'll do see, I'm gonna do Vigilante Deku because on the tier list that they updated, he's C+, but I just don't get it because, bro, I mean, he's already doing 15k a second every instant without Monarch, and when you get into upgrade 3, 31k with a little cone, but bro, I mean 256k every 0 seconds, and he follows him because he's got the teleport thing. Yeah, it goes up by a bit, but when he attacks someone new, which he's most of the time, he's going to be attacking someone new. He's on 0 second cooldown all the time with 256k damage. And every consecutive attack, so if you have him on a boss, his damage increases by 40%. To that enemy only, up to 200%, so you'll be doing 750k against the boss for every attack you get, and then if the enemy leaves this unit's range, you can teleport right near him, like right here. They could spawn here, for example. But yeah, I mean, those are those three, and I think I'm gonna show what I think is the third best unit of this game, of this update, and I think that's Lizard, because he's just insane, bro. I mean, if you look at this 40k, he's got one of my favorite shinies, bro. Like, bro, he's just dripped out. But if you look at it, I shouldn't have gone straight to max. That's a spoiler alert. Why did I say that, bro? Why did I say spoiler? Yeah, you know what, man? I may as well just... Alright, so he's doing 40k on placement. And we'll get to this beam in a minute, his passive. But upgrade 4, he's doing 70k with a half range AoE. And when you get him to max, 552k full AoE, 4.7 second cooldown, which is insane. He just fires beams in it for his animation, but this is what's actually mad. So when you get the radiation meter, you gain 2% per attack. Enemies within this unit's range take 30% more damage from all DOT effects. So if you have this guy alone has DOT, and then of course Escanor will have it and other units. Inflicting burn equal to 50% of the current radiation meter value. So I think what that means is like if I have 20%, it will do 10% of my damage worth of burn. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that though. Then you have the active ability that you have to hold and increase damage by half of the current radiation meter, resets from radiation meter to 0. And what that is you click and hold it and charge up a beam from 20% to 400% damage. Obviously you want to use it when you have 100% radiation, because I don't even know what damage that might do. That might do like probably more than 5 mil, I think, but I'm not sure. There's just 400% in it, but it multiplies by how much radiation you have, but I just can't guess how much that is. But obviously you have to, the only thing is the charging does take a while, and you see what I mean, you can't flip and let go. What happens is you can see him charging up wind and then he shoots out a massive beam. Realistically you should hold it up for 400%, not the little amount I did, so he gets as much damage as possible. But I mean, I'll try it again, right? But yeah. But yeah, you get the point. He'll do a lot of damage and he'll get buffed by a lot too. So I think top 3 of this update is definitely DIO at number 1, and then Hollow Knight at number 2, and then Lizard at number 3. I think if you want a ranking, I'll put it up on the screen right now, what I think the ranking of every unit in this update is. And yeah, that's about it, to be honest. This update was solid. The only thing is, where's the cosmetics, man? I just want my cosmetics, bro. My DIO. I feel like you have a nice cosmetic, but I guess not. No, it's alright. No, we don't need cosmetics. It's alright. But yeah, solid update. I think this is probably their best update since Vanguards on Jinwoo, honestly. I can't think of any other update that was better. Summer update was pretty fire, but there was only really one good unit in it, which was Escanor. So I think this is probably their best update they've ever made. Pretty good, 13 units, and almost all of them are usable. I'd only say Rumi is the least usable, but she is usable. And I'll put a ranking and you'll see what I mean. Thank you for watching this video, and subscribe because it's a new channel and I don't have any subs.